So, everybody, what are we doing today?
Good question. Did Robotus give you a topic again for us to discuss?
Not really. Frankly, I'm not sure why we even came here for a sketch at all.
Nah, it kind of felt obligatory, didn't it? Obviously, we are back at it again.
Honestly, though, what are we doing here? Would there anything bad happen if we all just walked away right now?
Well, bad depends on how you look at it, but if you leave now, you're gonna miss the cameo.
What cameo?
Hey girls, long time no see.
Hello? Do we know you?
Well, I'm not sure about you, but the rest of you all went to school with me, remember?
All right. Star Butterfly, ain't it? Damn, in a whole while since we seen each other. How you doing, gal?
Oh, good, I can't complain.
That's good to hear. So, you maybe want to elaborate a little further?
No, not really, I just wanted to say hi. But I gotta get going again, I got a lot of things to do.
That's what we mean. What kind of things?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Okay, then. Later, I guess.
See ya.
You know, it was nice seeing her again. I always kinda liked her.
I don't know, I for one always thought she was a weirdo.
Why you saying that?
Oh, you know, that whole wand shtick she'd always go on about. Remember how she would always wave the thing around and pretend to cast magic spells like some Narwhal Blast or Warnicoon Stampede? And it looks that she's still doing that. I could see that thing dangling on her belt.
Now I understand where you're coming from, Rainbow. Playing pretend with being a magical warrior princess is something most kids should leave behind after grade school. But given everything we know, who's to say she doesn't actually possess magic by now? In our world, magic has been an established reality for a long time. For example, Squidissimo Magnifico, that stage wizard. He's playing it off as illusions and tricks, but I know real magic when I see it.
True, and Trixie sometimes also makes it feel like there's more to it than just your usual sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm magic leaking over to our world from Equestria is basically a cliché at this point, so really her wand is just waiting to absorb actual magic.
No, honestly, you don't even need to go so far as Trixie and Squidissimo. I mean, just look at us. We can do magic. I mean, magic is basically my superpower.
Yeah, I know we shied away from this discussion before, but let's be honest, superpowers, magic, that's basically all the same thing, isn't it? Supernatural powers.
And even if there is a distinction, our powers are definitely magic. First, because we got them after being exposed to the element of harmony that I brought here from Equestria. And the second argument is that my Cannibal not only stole your magic, but also your powers and was able to use them.
Das was dran. If you put it like that, Star's little make-believe isn't all that banal after all. It's true, all that's missing for her pretend game to become reality is one chance encounter with some Equestria stuff.
Girls, what was the topic of our powers? I've been wondering since forever now. Why haven't we ever tried making good use of those?
What do you mean?
I mean, we did use them to thwart Adagio and that Dazzling's fanfic Robota's rule, but other than that, we never used them again.
Speak for yourself, Pinky. I, for one, use my levitation magic on a daily basis. At night, when Tyler and I are on the couch watching TV, I rarely get up anymore. I just levitate everything I want to have straight to me. That is, if Tyler doesn't somehow guess what I want before I even want it and gets it for me first.
Yeah, I for one also get a lot of use out of my powers. You really think I waste my time taking the bus or just walking to the supermarket in the afternoon when all I want is to get home? Nah, I'm zooming that shit. Look, you two are really cute with how you use your powers, but I for one want to believe that I found the most useful application. I'm sure any girl in the audience can relate what a hassle it is to have to check your makeup. You have to get your little folding mirror out of your purse, open it, check for any smudges, then close it again and put it back into your purse. I found a clever workaround by simply creating a little crystal in my hand in which I check my reflection. After I'm done, I just nut it to solve. This neat little trick saves me a good 3 seconds per check. Never going back.
Yeah. But I thought of a more common use for them, something practical, you know? Maybe we could become like crime fighters or something, catching bad guys and stuff.
Well, basically that is a neat idea, Pinky, but unfortunately it's not that simple. This is not Equestria where you get to solve all your problems by shooting magical lasers at them. In our world, we have to abide to our laws. We have a police force, which by now is also well employed again. And going out and just catching criminals, that borders dangerously close to vigilantism. Which also is a crime.
She's right about that. You can't just do a Batman and be like, vengeance, and not expect there to be consequences.
Oh, so Batman doesn't have superpowers. So there's that.
Plus, I feel like using those superpowers against common criminals is a little overkill, don't you? Our domain are magical world demolishers and stuff.
I guess that makes sense. Although, who's to say we gotta go all Batman and beat the shit out of them?
Come on, while you're at it, I mean, where else is the fun in all that? That's why Batman does it, isn't it?
What I mean is, our powers could be used for other things than beating criminals. AJ, for example, you've got super strength, which could easily be used to lift heavy rocks and such to free people that got buried by a cave-in. Rainbow Dash could use her speed to catch criminals on the run, and if she does it in accordance with the police, it won't count as vigilantism. Twilight and her magic are... well, to be honest, I can't think of any one example because you could basically do anything.
That's true. However, I'm struggling to find a way for your power to be used for anything good. Frankly, being able to make frosting and sprinkles explode is a power more akin to a supervillain. Why again is that your power?
Because the writers have a sixth sense of humor.
Yeah.
Anyway, Fluttershy could help opening up an all-new world of witnesses to be used for questioning. Animals always notice everything that's happening in their surroundings, and most people don't care if they get seen committing a crime by an animal. And Sunset Shimmer, your power would basically make questioning suspects unnecessary because you could just do your mind vision thing and find out the truth.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at, but again, it won't work like that. For what reason should the police believe us? If I walk up to them and say, this guy killed his wife, I know that because I saw his memories, they'd label me insane. Fluttershy too, she might actually get in trouble herself if she tries to report a crime and justifies it with the caterpillar on that leaf told me.
At first, maybe yes, but both your powers can't easily be proven. Just demonstrate it on an officer. And Fluttershy do the same. Have an officer whisper something only an animal next to him could hear or something like that, and then have it tell you.
You know, actually, I think that method could work. We should pick someone with enough authority to even the way for the best of the force to accept it, but really? Maybe it's not as impossible as I thought. Perhaps we could really do something along those lines.
Really?
Well, if it were up to me, I'd say sure, let's try it. But I'm afraid we can't count on Robotus to ever bring this up again. He might, but only if he feels like it.
Nice, so much for a genuinely interesting concept.
It would have been too much to ask, though, for this series.
You know what I just realized, totally off topic?
What?
Tyler's also gonna have a pony counterpart, doesn't he?
Motherfucker!